Welcome, and welcome to Bluebonnet Crafters. My name is Gabi, and in this video I want to show you how you can join the hexagons that you made on your turtle loom when it doesn't matter. Well, take that in quotation marks. I would like to explain to you first what I mean with when it doesn't matter. In previous videos, we have worked towards the goal that we create a fabric that where all the threads either go up or over. This will create a fabric like a regular fabric, I will call it. And it just takes a little bit planning in advance, as we have seen. Now, there are things where it really doesn't matter. And today I would like to show you a project where it doesn't matter, which will be a flower dishcloth made out of the famous sugar and cream. I have made 6 hexagons out of the sugar and cream. I used jewels, and 1 hexagon for the center made of yellow. All right, and I have stacked them together as I've shown you before. All the threads, starting threads go up, all the ending threads go to the left. Up and to the left. Now, for this project, it doesn't matter. Here's what we're going to do. Of course, the yellow one will be in the middle. Let me just make sure that we don't see. And I want it to look pretty. So what I'm going to do is all my jewels will go around in a way that it looks like that the petals spread out. So bottom line, for my design it matters how I put them. Oh yeah, I like this. Yes, here we go. Last not least. So this time in this design, I want to go by what looks pretty. Now, if we can zoom in, I will show you the difference and why it doesn't matter. A little bit more, please. One more. Thank you. If you now look at the directions, you will see that our center hexagon still goes up and over. However, there are several that do not match that pattern. Here, for example, that would be one direction, the other direction, one direction, the other direction, one direction, the other direction. So this time we will not get a fabric where everything is lined up the same, but it looks very pretty. From here on, it really doesn't matter how you join the hexagons together. I will start just with one up here and join it to the matching center side. And this time we have to deal with the fact that there will be non-matching numbers of little loops. Not sure if this is very visible, but here we just have a few bigger loops, and on the yellow we have a lot of small loops. So we cannot work matching loops. However, since the distances are so small, what I'm doing is I will just grab the loops as they come. It helps if you make sure that you catch every loop at least once. But other than that, you just make sure that you get from one corner to the other. If it helps, you can put safety pins on the corners before you get started so that you know when to stop. But honestly, the side length is a little bit more than 2 inches, so it's really not that far to just match it by hand. So I have the first one done. And I can show you what it looks like. Here we go. The first one is done, and you can snip off the thread right away or do all of them later on. Okay, here's number 1. We do the other 5 just the same way, and we will take a break right now while I continue to join the other 5 hexagons to the center. All right, here we are. The 6 hexagons are all joined to the center yellow hexagon at one side. You can see here how this is forming. And this is the time when we take care of the beginning and the end of the yellow one. And we will also go ahead and join the sides of the petals. We should have enough strings here for each petal. Again, this will sew them together and take care of the string. Other than that, it's pretty much the same book, just another chapter. So let's get going. All right, I did my work and I joined most of the petals. I have one more to do, and I would like you to join me on this final stretch. The last one. There's really nothing new, it's pretty straightforward. Just matching the loops and going down the side of the petal. And I really like this method because it takes care of the ends that need to be woven in, and at the same time you sew the hexagons together according to the design that you have chosen. You may have a little bit more yarn waste, but you can use that to make some stuffed animals, or give it to the birds so that they can make their nests, or use it for other weavings. I personally like this method, and it doesn't mean that anything needs to go to waste. But again, I would like to repeat that if you choose to just sew in the ends and then with a separate thread sew your hexagons together, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's a matter of preference. So here is the waist that I have from my wash dishcloth. Let's take a look. I like this tugging. So here we go. Stretch it out a little bit. Here we go. And remember, this is the wrong side. Can you zoom in a little bit, please? Thank you. This is the wrong side, and again, for my design, I wanted the petals to spread out from the center. which with the variegated jewel yarn comes out very nicely on the hexagon loom. So here's the wrong side. Let's take a look at the right side. Again, for a dishcloth, it really doesn't matter. But yes, I'm happy. Can we zoom out a little bit? All right, here we go. Thank you very much. I'm very happy with the results. I hope you are too. So again, this is our dishcloth made out of sugar and cream, jewel and yellow. If you feel like it, you could go and crochet around the outer edge, but it's absolutely not necessary. Your dishcloth is ready to go and be used. Turtle and I say thank you very much for watching.